Yeah, they kind of seem that way, right? Uh-oh. Oh, well, I heard them aggro, but I don't, they're not under my boat, so... Great success, question mark? Oh boy, there's the big goober fish. Alright. Let's go back and sell these. Man, those spider crabs are creepy. Creepy. Do not enjoy. Oh boy. Alright. Need an aberrant fish. Need nighttime to roll around. Man, these crab pots are catching stuff like crazy. I just emptied both of these, and they're both got a thing in them. Alright, well, I guess we're just waiting for night to fall so I can find some stuff. There we go. Kind of looks like the crabs are dancing. Okay. Why is it that I can never find the aberrant fish when we need them? Wow. Caught something again already. Jeez. Okay, well, tried to get one all day and didn't find one. Bummer. Okay, there's a fishing spot. You having trouble finding fish? How many days is it going to take to get another aberrant? Boy. Struggling, chat. I'm struggling. Boy. Okay. I don't know if we're ever going to get another aberrant. We seem to be having issues. Hugging crabs, okay. Okay. Sell all those. We have a ton of money. But no aberrants. How much is this thing? 680? Coastal shallow and oceanic. I think this is the best combo here. But the speed on this thing is insane. 150%. Whew. Crazy. Alright, let's buy some explosives and some chum. I don't know what else to do for this. We are struggling. Take the hugging crabs. Get away from me, fish. That's right. Take that. Alright, fine. We'll go right here. I should have emptied my inventory first. Still nothing. Man. The game is saying no. Try again. We'll get one eventually. Nailed it. A sable reacher? Ugh. No, no, you are not taking... No. Get away from me. Get away from me. Nope. 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 Stupid gooberfish. Stupid gooberfish. Wings of mussel spin their webs between inky black legs. A gloomy core grows in the deep. Ugh. Gross. Gross. Alright. Now we just need to navigate over to the rock and hope that our other fish is still there. If it rotted, I'm gonna be very sad. It took us like 4 days to find another one. Are you serious right now? Where did you even come from? You were such a jerk. Banish. Alright. Keep this around in case the big gooberfish comes around. Okay. Where is this at again? Slightly to our left. There it is. We have to go around this way. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Nailed it. Blow this up so it's easier to get through here. Hey, it stayed here, and it stays fresh. That's awesome. Rock splits with an almighty crack, crumbles away, revealing its core. Hey. Encrusted talisman. Fishing speed 375%. What? A stone tablet surrounded by bone and tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook is carved into the center. Wow. So we can just get rid of this and put that on. And just gain 290% speed and lose nothing. Nice. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I guess let's go put that on. That's insane. I feel like I just got a cheat code. Okay. Go to the shipyard. We sell this because we have no use for it anymore. Coastal shallow mangrove. Mangrove coastal. Yeah, we have no use for this anymore. We get rid of that. We come to the storage. We grab this thing. Go to cargo. Install 4 hours. It won't let me install it. There we go. We now have 625% fishing speed. Holy cannoli. It sells for 69. Nice. That is bonkers. That is absolutely bonkers. Wow. Wow. Now we could theoretically have stuck that other rod here just to gain the extra bonus. That's an extra 62%. But I don't know if we want to eat up that much space in the inventory. That is crazy. Alright. Research. We don't have any research. We don't need... We have all this iron. Oh, we can take the 3 flames. Let's go do that. That should be fine. We also have that. I'm sure there's more somewhere. Cabin. Encyclopedia. Okay. Tokyo Drift around the corner. Nailed it. Alright. Stone column. What is the stone columns? Stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at? Swarm of small creatures. Carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children. Alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Oh, okay, here's the warning about the fish, instead of us wondering what the hell was going on. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. Further confirmation that reading is important, chat. The large eyeless beast. Carving of a large fish is with crossed out eyes, the unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, somebody's added a crudely scratched note. Blind, but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs. Okay, that's talking about the mama. Bubbling vent. Carving shows a bubbling underwater vent, the breath of salvation. It burns those that mean harm. Only the pure remain. Beneath these words, somebody's added a crudely scratched note. Protection. Follow the magma. Find them. Okay. That would have all been pertinent information before we frantically ran around trying to figure out what the hell those fish were. Fanatic. I'm looking for sunken relics. Are there any shipwrecks around here? Relics, you say. Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. What's that scroll you're holding? I found it. At the end of my other life. It washed ashore as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. and those wretched, twisted fish that swam through. Their flesh is the closest thing to a key. What? That was creepy. Left statue. Put into fire. Cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Middle statue. Fire. Cold flame roars. Right statue. Fire. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. The flames are lit. The beacons are lit. And Gondor calls for aid. Ah, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. You follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It is almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. What are you doing? He ignores you. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Stop this. His chanting grows louder. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. Bro, what? Inspect the pyre. The clock face swims underneath cracked glass, hands spinning erratically. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, clock hands spinning wildly below the cracked face. What just happened? I think we did some bad things. I think that might be what just happened. We did bad stuff. Bad stuffs. Alright, let's teleport to the dude and give him this stuff, I guess. Okay, see what happens when he gets all his little trinkets back. I wonder if the notes talking about the two lovers is this guy, the collector, and his wife. Very curious. You climb the broken steps of the old mansion, the waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. Ooh, do we conceal the relic or deliver the relic? Let's deliver it. See what happens. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch. You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit I am surprised. I did not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. Know what? It will become apparent soon enough. We must make one final voyage. This time, I will be with you. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. What? Do you wish to continue? I guess we should do the DLC first. No, so be it. Return when you are prepared. Oh. Okay. I guess we're doing the DLC first. Wonder what would have happened. Oh my goodness, the camera right here is redonk. How am I supposed to see where I'm going? I can't make this any better. There we go. Alright. Jeez. So DLC and then end game, or end game and then DLC. Yeah, I don't know if if we choose to end it and go with him, if we can come back and do the DLC. Or if we do that and then we have to start a whole new game because it's, it ends it. Not sure. Deliver the flag. No. Leave. Storage. Take the stone tablet to the trader along with this junk. Hello, what can I do for you today? Show him the stone tablet. Takes the stone tablet from you and lays it on the table next to the others. Judging by the edge of the stone and the shape of the glyph, these are part of the same set. I'll keep this for now until you come across any others. It looks like they joined together to form a square, so hopefully there's just one more to find. In the meantime, do you have any trinkets? Yes. I just sent them all to storage. Like a dingus. There we go. Okay. We have an astronomical amount of money and nothing to spend it on. Okay. Well. Do we go north or south? So we have the door that we can open in the ancient ruins. And we got the hint that it's some sort of creature's skin. We have the rig. We have this down here. And then of course we have like a bazillion fish we could catch. But we have no idea how to catch them, so let's make the trick. Should we do the rig or the mountain place first? Door sounds like bad juju, but gotta do it at some point. Yeah, I mean it could be. I don't know. They made it sound like that was how all the crazy stuff got in. But it was also the door to the lighthouse, so that was kind of, I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. All right, rig first. Let's do the rig. We do the rig. Check these ruins out over here real quick. See what this is. I see another dude hanging out. Another fish man. Fish eater man. We do still have all of the black stones to touch. You approach a hooded figure. They're standing expectantly, vermilion red robes blowing in the wind. Fisherman, serve. A voice from the hood cuts through the humid air. Deliver to the vessel. The hooded figure produces an old paper scroll. They pointed a shape on it. A cusk eel. Okay, well, we know where those are. Bring you some later, buddy. Checking out the rig. That's a new fish. Blackfin tuna. 2 feet. Seems like a small tuna. I thought tuna were like 6 foot. 2'7". Like baby tuna? Razor mouth tuna. Now that looks creepy. Half teefies. Half teeth, half muscle. This fish's sole purpose is the pursuit of its unfortunate prey. Yikes. Okay, cool. The rig looks cool. Let's see what this is all about. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretch down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. Cargo elevator. An elevator connecting the docking area to the main platform lies ahead. A man waits nearby, a yellow hard hat strapped to a concerned expression. What do you want? What is this place? Haven't you heard? This is the Iron Haven Corporation's new drilling rig. Or it would be if we were on schedule. Right now it's just a platform. The boss is going to dock our pay for sure if he shows up and the drill hasn't even started. We've got the foundational stuff laid, but we've been running into some supply issues. Glances nervously at the water. Large waves rolling underneath the shadow of the platform. The ships delivering crates of materials keep going missing, and HQ said they're not able to dispatch any more for a few weeks. Look, I wouldn't normally ask a civilian for help, but we're already so far behind. Why don't I mark the last known coordinates of those ships on your map? If you're able to find any of those crates, I'm sure the Corp will let you use our facilities once we get the generator wired up. Lucky for you, good sir. I already started collecting these a long time ago, so here you go. That ought to be enough to get the generator going. I'll get these materials sent up to the main platform. Cool. So that should be in working order, but I just checked the storeroom and it looks like we never got any fuel deliveries. I did find this, though. You can use it to patch things up in a pinch. Keep it. It's the least I can do in return for your help. Hull repair kit. Repairs up to 2 damaged areas on your boat, prioritizing damaged equipment. Cool. Okay. While I go and figure out the fuel situation, why don't you introduce yourself to the head scientist? He's always interested to hear about the local fish species. Okay. Science lab. You approach an old man pacing back and forth near a cordoned off area on the main platform. He's muttering to himself quietly. Who are you? The angler turned courier. Isn't that right? The workers were talking about you. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about the fish species around here, yes? What have you encountered in these waters? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Instead of rolling his eyes, as most people do when they sense a fisherman's tale approaching, the scientist's eyes glisten with an intense curiosity. Is that so? Perhaps you'll find me a little more imaginative than others. Before we get into all of that, though, it seems my laboratory is also victim of a missing supply shipment. I was planning on conducting research into fish species in the area, but I can't do that without somewhere to study. Lucky for you, buddy. Here you go. Oh, we've got enough material for the science lab now, too. We'll get to work. I have this weird feeling that I'm gonna like accidentally complete this rig because I picked up the boxes early. They're gonna be like, oh, this. Like, yep, I got the stuff for that too. That should be enough space for your tubes and fluids, eh? Oh my. Yes, more than sufficient for my needs. Thank you, both of you. Fisherman, considering you're not on the corp's payroll, why don't you take this, a small token of my appreciation? Soothing tea. I feel like I probably should have done the DLC earlier. These are like nifty, useful items for wandering around. The foreman turns to you. I think we have a solution for our fuel problem. Come see me at the generator and I'll give you the rundown. How can I help you? How long have you worked for the Ironhaven Corporation? My whole professional career has been dedicated to a scientific research at the corporation, so that's, well, north of a half century now. Our current executive's father hired me when I was fresh out of college. He must have seen something in me all those years ago. Okay. I don't know what this little... It's like level 1 science lab, maybe? Generator. Alright. So it turns out the fuel never got dispatched from Ironhaven at all. I was on the radio to HQ. Apparently this is a biofuel generator. It's some new tech the Corp wanted to trial out here, and they expected us to supply it ourselves. Thing is, they didn't think to outfit us with any gear for harvesting biomass, and the fleet services construction is way down on the project list. Think you could help us out again? You can add fish or most other biological material, I suppose, to the hopper here. Once it's filled, we ought to be able to start the drill. I guess I gotta go get more fish. Okay. Interesting. Pursuits. Catch a cusk eel. Okay. We still have 2 quests we haven't found. Iron rig. Okay. I think that's probably a good stopping point for the day. We can pick up the DLC tomorrow.